I welcome everyone. In this video, we are going to show you how to do index making using entropy method. So I will give you a brief background, then we'll go towards Stata, how to do it. So entropy method is based upon a statistical or an objective method to measure an index using subjective weights. So entropy method is based upon objectively determined weights, so that the index is free of any subjective judgments. So what it does is it looks at the variability or uncertainty in each data. Sometimes the change in data is uncertainty, or otherwise it is variability. It uses weights for the greater variability, so that because it has higher information value, and so that it gives more weightage to the variable in the index which is more variable, so that it's not biased on subjective judgment. It normalizes the data so that there's no scale bias, and then it calculates the proportion so that it can add them. So it's a data driven method to create an index. So these are few references that you can see which have discussed these index. There are many more studies, but these are some commonly available. So I will give you a background. First of all, it will normalize the data using min max method, and then it calculates the proportions of how much the data is changing as compared to total change, and then it calculates the entropy. So okay, so in this case 1 over ln n, which will, so that it makes sure that the ej always stays within 0 and 1 because it's an index, it's a ratio. Then it calculates the dj, which is 1 minus the entropy value, so that it can calculate the weightages, and then using that it makes the index. Okay, so now I'll go towards Stata and I'll show you how to do it in Stata. So I will open up the code file. So I will load a specific data file that is already available in Stata, that is use auto. So in order to calculate the min max, you need to first of all summarize the variable. My first variable is price, so I have summarized it. Now I will store the minimum price and maximum price from here using rmin or rmax, and then calculate the normalized price. So this is the normalized price variable. Here the error that you see is it is because that the local min price is a temporary memory. If you don't execute the command together, it will not understand where is the min price. So the solution is that when you clear the data, first of all clear it and then load the data again. So what you can do is that you run these 4 set commands together. So it will generate the norm price variable. Similarly for MPG, it will do together. So we have both variables. You can summarize the norm underscore price and norm underscore MPG here. So you can see that these are normalized variable. The price is already within the min max, but the MPG is not, but they are already norm priced. Okay, so we'll go towards, so the answer of MPG was wrong because in this formula here it should be MPG. So there was a correction that we found out. So we will drop the variable here, yes, and come back and then generate the MPG again. So we can go page up, page up, page up, and then have a look. Now you will see the correction has been made. So we can ensure that both variables are within 0 and 1 because they are normalized. Now we calculate the sum price and in the total sum and its proportion, and then sum of MPG and its proportion, and then calculate entropy for both variables. This is the entropy for price, and this is total entropy, the entropy for MPG and the total entropy when you run it, and then you can calculate the weights. So we have got the weights. So we can look at the weights. So what we can do is we use sum weight underscore price weight underscore MPG. So we have the weights. So it has a minimum, maximum. So it's a constant throughout the data. And now what we'll do is we'll generate the index. It is shown here. So since the data is here, what we can do is we can check scatter index with price. So it will plot a scatter plot. So here you can see the index is here and the price, they are positively associated. Similarly, you can do the other. We can also do the correlation plot, index, price, and MPG. So you can see how they are correlated. So price is the correlation is here. So this way the index is made. I can show you the codes here so that you can understand. So thank you very much for watching this video, and in this video we talked about how an entropy method can be used to make an index in Stata.